Hello everyone, Dr. Schwer here again with a quick video to talk about the memoir assignment. I'm looking at the description of the memoir assignment, which is found on the memoir thesis and outline assignment page, and the purpose of this assignment is that you will create a memoir focusing on one of these two things: either a description of your relationship with a cherished object, as in the piece Stability in Motion, or a story showing some lesson you've learned about your culture or your values. And for that, think about the Measuring the Immeasurable memoir, or Elephant Ear Memory. And so you should begin thinking about what you might want to write your memoir about, even as you're reading other examples of memoirs, so that you can quickly get down a draft of this. Again, looking at a lesson you've learned about your culture or values, let's take a look at the autoethnography reading. It's a PDF that you'll need to download. It's given on Blackboard, and I've just taken a look, just outlined some things that I think are important here on this autoethnography assignment. And remember, you have a choice of this or to talk about a cherished object. Either one is fine. But if you choose the autoethnography assignment, I want you to tell a story. You know, again, a memoir is telling a little story, one focused incident. Tell a story to explain an aspect of your own culture to others. Elephant Ear Memory, again, the writer is a new international student coming to the United States who attends a county fair and eats an elephant ear and discovers racism in the United States, sadly. But nevertheless, this incident allows her to talk about the difference between her culture and the culture that she finds in the United States in an interesting and informative way. Now, you don't have to be an international student to do a good job with this assignment, because I'm asking you to think of your culture not as the normative culture, if in fact you are, you do consider yourself of the dominant culture in the United States. I want you to think about your culture from the perspective of someone from somewhere else who might not understand the nuances of your culture. And so please move beyond just reporting the facts as the text of this autoethnography assignment says, but show the culture through storytelling. And your storytelling is going to involve telling incidents, but also describing people and places, perhaps reporting what the people said at various times, all of those kinds of things to make your story rich and textured and to get across the point that you're trying to make. So again, some things to think about down here: show a scene or scenes of your culture in contact with others. You might explore common stereotypes about your culture. You might look at a holiday celebration through the eyes of an outsider, something like that. And then they go on to give a model thesis. Again, I'm not so worried about the thesis. Professional writers generally don't do the same thing that students do in writing something like the 5-paragraph essay for school. The point of your memoir needs to be evident, but you don't necessarily need to announce it as you might for other kinds of writing. Again, for the purposes of this class, you are thinking of yourself now as a professional writer who's out in the world writing a piece for others to read, to get something out of, to be attracted enough to read, but also for some good purpose, because as we know, writing words have power in our society, and this is your chance to share a point of view that might impact other people positively.